catching Milan trying to roar out of defence and creating the chance for Turk Yilmaz. He certainly improved Bologna's strength in front of goal. Milan ruffled by that. Costa Curta with a mishit back pass. But it stayed at 1-1 despite Baresi's determination to gain the extra point for Milan. Lecce, one of the lesser lights in the Italian First Division, had lost only one of their previous 6 matches, and their newly found resolution stood the test at Parma. Goalkeeper Zunico played his part. The punch in the Parma attack came as usual from Alessandro Melli. 8-goal Melli suffered though, first of all from bad luck, and then from this corner from bad technique. In the circumstances, it was a poor header. Parma couldn't break through. Another encouraging performance for Lecce's coach, Zibi Boniek. Bari, too, have become hard to beat, only one defeat in their previous 9 matches. And Radu Cioiu, their Romanian striker, a key figure against Pisa. He is a very alert attacker, anticipating Pulo's pass back, and Radu Cioiu rewarded with the opening goal. For Pisa, Padovano struck a post in the second half. Bosco came close as well, but they missed the injured Piovanelli. Bari getting their bearings back now, but in the end, Maialaro finding the outside of the net. Padovano still championing the Pisa cause, all very tight until 4 minutes from time, when Argentese's challenge on Maialaro produced a penalty. Cookie converted it, and Bari's anxieties were over. In the Olympic Stadium, Roma's supporters might have expected a romp against Cagliari. It didn't turn out that way. Against the thrust of Rudi Foller, Cagliari, not for the first time recently, performed above their lowly station. And only goalkeeper Cervone stopped Fonseca, giving the bottom club the lead. Giannini looking suspiciously offside, couldn't change the pattern in the second half. Nardini's cross for Cagliari. Fonseca worrying Roma again. Roma did find goals so easy to come by at home earlier in the season. At the moment, they've lost the knack. And Cagliari's point here took them off the bottom of the table. Rome's other club, Lazio, were away to Fiorentina. Lazio with the extraordinary record, 2 wins, 2 defeats, but 10 draws. They were certainly positive in Florence. Madonna's final shot just beyond the far post. Lazio's goalkeeper Fiori fumbled from Fuser but got away with it before Lazio fashioned arguably the goal of the day. Delightful approach play by Pin. And how about this from Ruben Sosa on his weaker foot too. Fiorentina a goal down after 17 minutes. Marco Nappi hoping to find a road to recovery. And right on half-time, good fortune for Fiorentina, a critical deflection into his own goal by Bergodi. And Lazio in the familiar position of being level again. Ruben Sosa striving to reclaim the lead in the second half, but Lazio on their way to their 11th draw of the season, Maregini reaching Riedler's header. Lazio, as so often, satisfied with half of the cake. The top scorers of the day were Atalanta, as Cesena's defence caved in once more. Cesena escaping from Niccolini's cross here, and then conceding 3 goals inside 5 minutes. The first when Esposito fouled Bourdin. And the penalty neatly put away by Niccolini. And Niccolini was bursting to be back in the action as Cesena kicked off. Caught Jozic in possession. Through goes Claudio Canigia, with Cesena goalkeeper Fontana making the final job easy for him. An extraordinary goal at this level of the game. Atalanta's third now. Perrone roaring through a totally demoralised defence. Cesena did manage to hit the bar, Amarildo's header. But the siege resumed in the second half. Bourdin trying to burst through. And then a chance for Biliardi. More character from Cesena now, but the damage had been done. So Cesena have slipped to the bottom of the table. Their dreadful defence responsible for that on-goal difference. Cagliari and Bologna both drew, but a significant gap between the three clubs on 9 points and those above them. Remember, 4 go down. At the top, the chopping and changing goes on. Nothing clear-cut about this championship race. Inter have regained the lead, Juventus up to second again, while Sampdoria and Milan do each have a game in hand. Then come Parma and Torino, who produced the performance of the day with 21-year-old Giorgio Bresciani, too sharp for Sampdoria.